Okay, guys, welcome back to another SWG Legends video. This time we're going to show you how to do the trick-or-treating around Mos Eisley, which is basically your starter planet from when you first land. So we're going to go ahead and do the trick-or-treating. As I said, you have basically a collection here that you have to do. I don't even think I opened up the collection. I think it's the first time I've done trick-or-treating on Huba, isn't it? So we're going to go tell them I love the costume. Okay. Oh, good. We got a Java. Lovely. That's exactly what I was hoping for. And then from there, I have to hope that I have at least one of the, well, we should probably do that as well. I have to hope I at least have the Spooky Arm collection. I don't even know if I do. Hold on. I gotta look and see what I have in there. I would imagine I probably have it somewhere in here. There. Panda Baba's arm. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to put the Trick or Treat projector there. We're going to grab a macro because we already have a macro there. Okay. So we're going to grab one of our macros and we'll call it I think it's a Trick or Treat macro right here. Okay. We'll put it down here. And there's a certain direction I always go towards when I do this. For now, you want to start around here. So we can start around here and get that going. The key here is obviously do this spooky hand. This way you can at least get the collection opened up for whenever you finally get the collection. So you got to do that. Now you trick or treat projector. Okay. Usually it doesn't open up until you do the projector. You cannot do the projector first though. You have to do the projector only when they say something like that. You don't get them all the time either, so you keep that in mind. Again, he didn't care about me too much, so we will keep moving through this. You cannot use it on Zasparatu. You could use it on this guy. Did I use it on this guy already? No, I have not. Nope, doesn't count. You can use it on this guy. Downside about doing this in Mos Eisley is the fact that you have so many people around here that you don't know, like, you don't know where to go, or like sometimes you look at it and you don't know who's there. You kind of like, oh, like I got this, and then you realize, oh no, I don't got this. This guy count? He does. I haven't opened up the collection. Kind of weird. I usually open up the collection pretty easily, and I haven't opened up the collection. So you can just do random. You can do the random NPCs around here. All right, so you do random NPCs, commoners. I don't think you can do it against Jawas, can you? You cannot. Jawas running around do not count. Okay. So Jawas running around don't count. It's either skeletons or some of the stationary NPCs. Now you gotta be careful who those NPCs are. I'm really surprised I haven't opened up the collection. Yeah, so we're gonna move on. Now, some people might say, oh, you got, you saw my Naboo video, you can see that, there was some, you know, you had some like rebel NPCs walking around and they counted. Now you can't do this against these Jawas because you see what happens. They don't even bother. They don't even bother with you. Isn't that funny how they just don't bother with you? They don't even bother. So typically what I do is I just kind of move around to a certain area. Did I get this guy already? Did I get this hunter? I don't even know if I got this hunter already. No, I did. Okay. So you would just move around to certain areas. I would move around to this way because you have a decent amount of NPCs over here. I tend to just go the same direction every year. I'm really surprised the collection hasn't opened up. I'm wondering if the collection is open, but I just haven't seen it. There you go. So there's your Baba Scary Arm collection, finally. And I guess who was going to be a difficult one to do here. Okay. So you have to have the collection and Scary Arm, and you have to use the Trick or Treat projector in order to get the collection going. All right. Thank you for anyone who's joined tonight. Been an exciting time. I'm trying to do these like one at a time. There's a lot of I don't think these guys are going to count, are they? No, they won't. Yeah, they won't count. Been trying to do like these little things one at a time just to get them. Yeah, I already saw this guy already. Just to get things moving along. I think maybe this guy might count, but the Jawa won't. Yeah, the Jawa won't count though. Right. For some reason the Jawas don't count. I don't think these guys will count. Right? Yeah, because they're all in a little area. So um, Mos Eisley is a little bit more spread out. That's what I don't like about it. It's more spread out. So to me, it really kind of messes around with the way you need to go. Matter of fact, I already messed up the way I wanted to go, but that's all right. We're gonna go the way I think I usually go, and this guy will count for the commoner. All right, so you won't lose your costume as long as you continue doing a trick or treating around the area. Neither of these two will count, I don't believe. Oh, he does. Oh, how about that? He did count. I don't think this guy counts, does he? No. One counts and one doesn't. It's really funny. But keep moving. You know, you have rebel guards you can get, commoners you can get, things like that. So if you have a macro that's going, like a regular trick or treat macro that you're just constantly kicking off, what will happen here is that it will dump that macro. They're trying to make sure that you don't have I think this macro was actually used to get rid of players that are grinding up in a certain area. You see that red up there. I think that's what happens. Is you had players that were grinding for like credits and stuff like that at some point, so they just dump their macro. So I think that macro default happens up here. It has nothing to do with the Halloween event, the Galactic Moon Festival, but it just kind of in a bad spot because if you do walk around with a trick or treat macro, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm like, well, I wanted to do a trick or treat macro and now I can't. So I tend to go around Mos Eisley as much as I can here. Um, does this guy count? I don't remember if this guy counts. He does not. What was he there for? I don't remember what that NPC was there for. That creepy Trandoshan. That's for certain. But you get. I think is it 800 coins or I think it's what I said. I think I said it was 800 coins is your max that you get. So once you hit that 800, you'll probably be told you have a daily limit, and at that point you have to do it. Yeah, you have to do it daily. You could do it daily as many times as you want. You don't have to do it until your collection is complete. Even after you complete the collection, you can do it daily if you just want to get all the tokens and for the rewards and things like that. I don't have much I want to get here because I've gotten things over the years that just doesn't make a difference to me, and I have enough to decorate at home. Um, Maybe I will show you guys my home. I did that last year, but I'll show you it again. This way you guys can see. Maybe we'll start off another video over there, and then. Oh, did I see you already? I did see you already. I'm going the opposite way, and then from another video from something that I will be doing in another. I see you already. Did I see you already? You did see me already. Okay, so we're gonna go down this way. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, is it 500? Thanks. I appreciate that. I didn't. Oh, I didn't see you. Thanks, Armor Cap. I didn't know 500 was the limit. You're right. It is 800 with the arm buff. That is correct. Um, I should have been more specific on that. I always use the arm buff, and that's the limit. Is 800 with the arm buff. Without the arm buff, it is 500. Thank you so much for correcting me, Armor Cav. I appreciate you making that correction on me. So, I mean, this whole thing can be fun, just in general. Now you have all the other areas which I've already showed you guys on the previous videos as well. Um, what I'll do is the next video. I showed you an event. I showed you the trick or treat home, which is awesome. I've shown you the Ghost Slayer event. Um, Only thing I haven't showed you. I mean, I walked you through the entire thing, the first video I did, but only thing I haven't showed you as an individual, I even showed you Spooky Night Sisters. And previous years, I've showed you guys the Spooky Tuscans and Spooky. Uh, oh, what's the other one I just did last year? Spooky ISD, right? Um, maybe if I can get into another full spooky run, I might, I might. Why? Really? Oh, am I just going around in a circle? Yeah, okay. It's always a fun part, going around in a circle. Maybe if I get a full run of some sort, I'll stream that. The one thing that I haven't shown you, like an individual one, and in riddles, I gave you guys the riddles as well. But the individual one that I haven't shown you yet is the Chuba Fly, which I really don't want to do that again this year. That one was such a I don't even know what to call that one. I guess I can show you because I think it's probably a good idea that somebody sees where they all are in like in order. Maybe what I might do is record the videos and then put them up somewhere so you can see where they're all at as I find them instead of doing like a live. Um, and the shrunken head videos. Yeah, no kidding. That almighty tuba is such a pain. I mean, it's just you have to catch it in the right spot, and if you're not at the right planet at the right time, before you know it, you're planet hopping. I mean, I have all the waypoints. Matter of fact, I probably put the waypoints in the previous video, but it is just such a pain. I have like the good news is I have a bunch of little those tuba holo pets sitting in my Halloween house. I thought he was an NPC. So I'm like, I don't want any more. And you can't sell them. So it's like, I really don't want any more. But I guess for the sake of a video, I might just put one together so everyone can see where they might be. Okay? And this way people can be like, oh, okay, well, now we found them. And maybe that's be like one of the videos I put together at the end of all this. It'd be funny if they changed the waypoints on them, but I know they haven't because I've seen the thing around. Yeah, the best was me partaking in a live event today where basically the rules were don't come with any buffs, and I showed up fully buffed, and I felt so bad. I was like, oops. I'm like, I shouldn't have shown up with any buffs. Ah, my bad. And I kind of just went to the side. I kind of just went to the side at that point because even the CSR said if we find anyone cheating, they'll be disqualified. And I'm like, well, I didn't cheat. I just didn't know what the rules of the event were. I said 1, 2 in each town and multi-log and quickly run the waypoints. I found it in a new location by fluke. 30 minutes. Oh, you found it in a new location? Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes every once in a while, it's like really weird. Like it's a location you don't know about. Like that happened to me last year. Like there was a location I found that I didn't even know about it, and I was like, how did that happen? Like why did that guy show up over here? So I'm wondering if it's the same one you were talking about. That is funny. That is funny though. Did I get this one already? No, I have not. Now let's see if I can remember the way to go here. I know this guy counts, but the Jawa does not. I don't know why Jawas don't count. Did it just not? Did Jawas not like the party? I thought Jawas liked the party. What happened? All right, we will go into a different spot. Oh, you did see the video? Yeah, it was a fun event though. I really do enjoy. I really enjoy those kind of events when they do them. I mean, I've been part of. I haven't been doing as many live events as I'd like. And naturally, I got a badge for the Halloween event for the Galactic Moon Festival live Acolyte badge. And they're like, yeah, but you already had this in your collection. I'm like, well, at least I got my token of gratification. I'm like, I guess I could say that. Um, yeah, that was fun. That was a fun event though, and they did it. They did it the second time, and I said, okay, let me take it off without any buffs. And really, you're gonna do a search on me while you're gonna do. Is that what happens in the lineup your times? Yeah. See, I wish it would do it more lined up for people in different time zones. Please. Okay, good. Tell me to move along. I'm like, please don't send me out of costume. I'm been so mad. Um, they should do events for other people in other time zones. I think that'd only be fair for folks. It becomes quite a challenge when you can't do the events that you want to do. I mean, I'm glad they've been doing them mostly on the weekends, but in the same sense, I really wish that they would have taken into account, folks in other countries, folks in other countries or other states or wherever it's going to be. I really wish they would have done that. As it is, probably they probably took into account the CSRs that are available at the time. So you have to have those CSRs at the time. Yeah, I went on my Moncal. I always say, "Oh, my fish can swim," and the guy was like, he wasn't last, but he like came right in the middle. I'm like, well, I guess a fish can't swim as well. I'm guessing that somebody that has like a smaller character, like this character I'm playing on now, might have been a little bit faster. Usually that's what it is. If you have a smaller character, usually a little bit faster. All right. Did I get these guys already or no? I'm trying to remember if I got any of these. No, I got you already. Didn't get you. Yeah, see, there were some of them I didn't even get. Yeah, some of them I got. I know I got that one already. Did I get Dooney here? Nope. All right, so I got most of them already there. Just grab one or two here if I can. Okay, good. We'll go back to the front. Maybe if you were running some terrain negotiation, they actually said they were not allowed to. They didn't want any terrain negotiation, no 5-piece heroic sets, no ent buffs, nothing. They wanted nothing of that. They found anyone doing that, and they went ahead. Um, they were basically going to disqualify you at that point. Rightfully so. They want to make sure everyone's on even playing ground at that point. So it's just funny because I came to the event and it was just one of those situations where I didn't know the rules coming in there. I showed up like right the minute it started. So I was like, oh, Mike, I didn't read the rules online either. I didn't think about that. I just came back and said, that's it. Um, and yeah, and then I found out, as I was swimming, oh, if you have any buffs, you're going to be disqualified. And people say people are doing this with buffs right now. And I was like, oops. And I went to the side and just let everyone pass me. I was like, you know what? It's only fair that people are playing this like with legit rules. Let them win. I mean, I was even ahead of the CSR, and I was cracking up. I'm like, how am I so far ahead of the CSR? Okay, I reached my daily limit. That's really quick, guys. That was really quick. Yeah, yeah. At least that's not to the side. Exactly. Yeah. Because if I would have kept going, everyone probably would have just got mad at me. I was like, I didn't want that. They would have disqualified me anyway. They would have looked at it and said, "There's no way this guy should have won." I mean, they may not have noticed the buffs to begin with. They, especially if I like won and then click them off really quick. I was thinking about doing that, and I was like, well, they may not notice the buffs, but I said, you know what, I'm going to be fair. This is my bad, and let's go ahead and 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 get this out of here. So yeah, there's your Tatooine, Mos Eisley trick or treating. I don't know how many tokens did I get. I don't even know how many I got. Okay, I don't even need trick or treat protector 1. Where do they all go? As you can see, this heroic. So I have about 2K Galactic Moon coins right now, or 2,200. You can put this into your. I have to look. How many I have in my token box? I have to find how many are in my token box right now. I should have probably the same. Yeah, 2,200. I mean, if you want to see the rewards, I'll show you guys the rewards really quick, so you can see nothing changes. But we'll at least we'll take our costume off, and you can probably get another costume if you want. For the next 5 to 10 minutes. But you can ask him for any activities. He'll tell you where to go. If you want to look at his where is this? Oh, what are you selling? Like, where's this? What are you selling? So it's mostly the same stuff year after year that they put out there. They haven't put anything majorly new out here, short of a couple of items. Like I said, I have a lot of this stuff already, so it's just a lot of stuff that I just wouldn't use. The stuff that they added, I believe the Droopy McCool plush is what they added. I would probably buy one of those. And the guys at Java, which I have no interest in buying, but for whatever reason they made it 2,000 coins, and I'm sure that they'll probably sell pretty well at some point. So maybe I'll buy a few of these things. What I tend to do is, I tend to buy Dirge a lot because that's worth some credits for entertainers, and they're really, really nice for them. Chilling Continents as well has, I like this one. I like this better than Java Eyes. I might buy that, but that's really good for entertainers. They tend to buy that a lot. And then obviously the entertainer items like the Xantha and the Omnibox and all that. The entertainer items are good. The Verpal Journey feeding bowl is actually worth a lot. And I believe the Galactic Moon Festival jacket and wings, but the schematic for it is worth more than the actual item itself. So you got the schematic, so you can buy the schematics because you can make those different colors. So that's it. So anyway, I'm done. Let me see if anyone's in my guild here today. No. They were on last night and we did a little bit of a run together between another guild and us. But thank you all for joining. I appreciate everyone that does join, and hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, know when I go live. Leave any comments or questions on this if you have any comments or questions. Appreciate everyone that's interacting with me to leave me with some chatting. And thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. And I'm sure I'll chat with you again. And until the next one, at some point this week, at some point, may the force be with you, and I'll see you guys then. Later on. Peace out.